Hey guys, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Almost said Horizon Frozen Wilds, because that is the name of the DLC from the first game, and they both are HFW. Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Frozen Wilds. I did some leveling up, got some quests done, beat other things in that Machine Strike game. I'm better at it. Not great. Better. This is just, you know, doing some challenges. No. This is just challenges. What you do is you just, well... And I'll just show. And I'll turn up my mic for this.
There she is!
Yeah, you!
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind. If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense. You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor.
Or couldn't finish.
Why do you want to know?
That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Almost ready to go.
I am...
A good series of attacks.
Bring hail for the North!
Don't you forget I forgot. I never forget.
I'll tell you
Fight well.
but hail.
You've left by now.
Yield! I yield.
It's not really too difficult. I'm not going to do the Machine Strike thing. You saw it. You started in the last episode, so it's not really,
See you later, Dick.
you know, confusing. I mean, I didn't do I didn't show all the tutorials, I just showed, I think, like the first one, maybe a little bit of the second. I did all the quests. I did most of the side quests. I did the errands. All the errands that I got except for this one, because that's, well, the melee pets, and I've so far only done the one in chain scrapes. Kind of have to get into the actual Forbidden West to do that one. For this, I started it. It was just basically investigating why the bristlebacks came into dawned. A mine collapsed. The description kind of explains it. For this, after having failed, we've seen this, so don't need to actually figure that out. And well, you just saw me finish all that. So I don't think I need to explain anything else. Let me track this. Go talk to the egotistical, I think, Sun Priest. Kind of forgot. That's not the right quest. That's... Wait, what is it? Wait, what is the Artificer? I just remembered. Oh yeah, there was this one where... the cook was being pushed around by Volgan and his guys. We already saw that one last episode. It's the tutorials. Only started one tutorial in the episode, but kinda like to grind off screen sometimes.
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Baron Lightbloodies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done.
Is it up here where the quest was? It's a workbench, a stash, and a shelter. What is an Osram Artificer? I'm guessing it's like... That's the only reason I know the term Artificer in the first place is because I sometimes stumble across CNT TikTok. So I assume they like help upgrade or give you like blueprints or something. I don't know. As said, I've never played D&D. I only know about a very short clips of lore. Even then, I've forgotten like half of them. Why? You weren't there before. Let's get these over with.
We can finally get underway.
Cool. I could. No. I just got this because I wanted better medicine. Oh. Ooh. Health regen, that'd be useful. I could get the Stealth Stalker Valor. I have enough things to get that. Which would be useful for stealth, I guess. I could. What's this? Part breaker. Yeah, you can amplify specific damage that you take to a specific part. Weapon technique. So I guess it gives me a propelled spike. I mean, that might be useful. If I had a lot of machines in this game, because well, it's Horizon kind of fight a lot of enemies. I upgraded this. We'll finish these quests before we come to a conclusion on what to do.
Down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a guy in backup. Guess I could head straight for Barrelite. I'll poke around the Daunt Saloon first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
I think I went the wrong way. It's inside the building.
Aha! There you are! Sipping your ales, I see.
This is the guy that gave me the Bristlebacks quest. He's a decent character.
Hey, Loy. Change your mind about that? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by. Convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the Bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those Bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could Bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from,
I do. I did the quest halfway.
Until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that. I think the Bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. grab my ear if you nail it down.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbroker ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Who is this Toland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Toland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Toland scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Carja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Carja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Tolan making it rougher.
Petra said Toland was a show up here in Chainscrape.
No?
I could have a word with him first.
I'm sorry, I'm right with you. I'm saying it's overkill. It's a weapon. Kill is the point. Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah. So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it.
Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Seems a little unsafe.
Are you two from around here?
Nah, Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
I don't have any tear ammo. To the weaponsmithy hunter, the hunting goods. Could I farm this? Could I farm this? Could I farm this? I think I could farm that. Because you can't, because there's no, I don't think there's a limit how much times you can do it. I could. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I mixed up impact with tear. I have tear weapons. I have tear arrows. The hunting arrows are tear. Never mind. Good thing I realized where I would have just bought a weapon I would have never used. Hmm.
Could get around faster if I had a charger to override.
I have a charger already. So there we go. I don't know where he would have gotten that info from. I have no clue. So I think I might have been lying. Yeah, he's probably lying. There's no Fanghorn. Oh, never mind. That is a Fanghorn. Huh. I don't know how I would have ever known. Let me just... Two awesome tankers and change people offer to build Aloy. It doesn't show that I get the weapon as a reward. This is going to be a bigger quest line than just one errand. Isn't it? You know, actually, is there a hunter thing that allows me to slow down time? Huh. Well, I figured out what I'm using my points on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You know what? I'll just take the antler and leave. I think I got confused. That wasn't what I was supposed to collect. Oh, a crystal. I don't think they can swim. Let's just... What is this? That might be worth a couple shards. At least one.
I need this.
Oh no, no, you're not killing my... You're not killing my creature. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I got a little confused. I thought I was supposed to take the antler, not the rib. Probably because I wasn't entirely paying attention.
Radio's frozen against it.
Could you look away? I need to kill your friend, but I can't let you see. I hate that. I was close enough and wasn't seen. I should have been able to do a stealth hit, but you have to wait for the indicator because it only activates when the indicator is actually there, even though it clearly should have been there. That's just kill me. Just kill me. Oh no, I'm dead. That very much should have been a stealth kill. It should have been a stealth hit. I wasn't seen, I was right behind the creature. It should have been a stealth hit. Just because they're suspicious doesn't not make it a stealth hit. You can still stealth kill suspicious enemies. And I have been able to stealth kill while rolling. So there's no reason why that shouldn't have worked. Besides just a bug. Are you really investigating? Because I am not here. Yeah. Move along. That's so dumb! Oh, that's so dumb! Oh, you're weak to cold. There we go. I need to repair you. That should do some damage. No, I didn't. How did I hit? And with that... There we go. After an annoying bug. It seems like they're two separate pieces. Oh, they know. Oh, they know. Oh, they know. They know. They know. They know. Pick up. Pick up. Oh, they know. Let me out. No, 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 no. And I'm safe. Because they can't enter here. Oh, they're attacking my robot. No, no, that's it. Sorry about that. Much better. I prefer to turn them both in at once. Hope I got tolerance here, so I might as well just turn this one in and then... Yeah, fair enough. Fine, I guess I'll just do this now.
You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh,
Cause we're gonna make this something even better.
baboons!
Oh, so I actually do get the prototype. Even though it wasn't in the rewards. I honestly didn't expect to get the spike though. I thought something would like happen during like the cutscene and then start another mission. Huh. Surprised.
The machine at the Carja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Carja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Carja lovers. On your blasted way.
Just get up here, and yeah, you can fast travel for free at campfires. This is what I get for exploring. Make sure it was very creaky. Those aren't good sounds. There is a fight happening. And I want to know where. Can't tell I got some different armor from the stash due to the fact that I pre-ordered the game. The machine models look really good. There we go.
Dead machines. And a trap.
What do you mean a
Looks
trap?
like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
It's probably nothing.
Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on.
What? That's just mean. Shh. Let's test this weapon out. Oh, that is powerful. Anyway. It's not your fuel? Aren't you just gonna die now? How are you still functioning? Aren't those your fuel canisters? That was a close one. Wait, what do you mean?
Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Lakasha. I'll help the Nora.
Happy to see me?
Mine. Mine. And that's just not nice. I couldn't even see. I'm just kind of more familiar with where the weak spots are, even when I can't exactly see them. I'm just gonna collect all the pieces. Oh, they nearly killed him. Time to collect the scrap. I'm just making sure everything is picked up. This is some useful scrap I'm not letting go to waste. Think that cleared most of them up. Faded signals emanating from there. Because there's still one up here. There we go.
I should dismount.
Someone is hurt.
Is it bad, Lakasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine. Is everyone okay? Bruised, but not buried. All Ada will live to see another day. Are you sure about that?
They were attacked.
No strangers to hardship now. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our sentries twitch reins, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
I'm going off getting somewhere else. The people need shelter. There's a town east of Chainscrape.
Yes, we know that. Savalhar says it's not suitable for us.
Well, yeah, either you go there or you get killed by the guy who wants to steal the scrap.
Thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savalhar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to Armor home. The fallen Stormbird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
Well, time to climb.
There's an asshole in Chainscrape. Talent. He knows the Stormbird.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless Kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Either he's still meditating, or he might have died. Not sure which.
Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. We need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower is falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.
This is gonna be a fun little parkour thing. Didn't expect that to work. I had an idea it might, but I wasn't exactly certain. Oh, that is much higher than I thought.
Lakasha was right. The trail's in bad shape. This looks recent. Must have broken off when Savohar climbed up here.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Seems a good guy.
And I just nearly fell all the way back.
I think I can reach those beams and jump against the cliff.
This is high up. I don't even think we're halfway up.
Murdo must have broken off after Silverhawk passed through. I need to find another way up. Let the screen shine off carefully.
Usually the big things that were in Meridian in the first game. The map for the collectibles, the golden fast travel kit that allowed you to go to and fro without having to constantly build new ones or buy new ones. So I'm betting there's going to be like some main city in the Forbidden West.
Jump to the other side.
Correct.
Salvars?
Huh.
He must have hurt himself pretty bad getting over the bridge. It's not looking good.
I'm starting to think he might have actually died. I think he might have actually bled out. Unless he brought a medkit or something to heal himself. Been up there for 3 days. I'm starting to think he didn't make it. Well, starting to think more likely that he didn't survive. 3 days. Perhaps didn't even have a medkit or anything to patch up a wound.
Probably slipped past them. I'll take them out. Exploring culverts may teach me how to override these things.
Yeah. Still gonna have to. I need the resources, so. I'm not sure this is worth it.
That's all of them.
I probably left some scrap back there. That's fine.
I can get it from my stash later.
Yeah, it's good. Instead of having to leave everything behind, it stays in the stash. So all you have to do is go to the stash, which is better than having to having to just ignore some collectibles because
In pretty bad shape.
I'm not doing well. Oh, he's not dead.
You must be so
No. No. The vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. All part of the ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the beacon. I just need to see the Twilight Path. My people will find their home.
Listen, Lakasha is doing the best she can down there, but machine attacks, angry Oseram. The Order is scared, Sevar.
The last rays of Eventide will burn away their fear.
I don't think so. What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
A path to a new home. The fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. And salvation is at hand.
Or some Oseram shot it, and it hit an old tower. Look, I think you punctured a lung. You can't heal it with prayer.
The sun will provide. And I will not.
You're going to die. You need medical attention.
They need shelter. Security. You've been staring at your salvation this whole time. Let me get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart.
Where am I supposed to jump? Oh, I see. What? No. No, 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 no.
I Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
Are you serious? Are you serious? The parkour in this game still isn't easy. That's for sure. One wrong step, you end up off the trail, and then you die.
Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
This time I succeeded.
The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back.
Yeah, for some reason I don't think that's gonna work. By the time we get there, it's gonna be too late.
Looks like some kind of rose. Guess I'll keep it for later. There. The Order should be able to afford shelter with his heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either.
Sabahar? How you holding up?
I need to get back over there.
Hey buddy.
Sabahar?
Think he might have died. He's dead.
I guess you did the best you could.
Yep.
Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe. I should look into Michelle. And get rid of Stormbird Heart.
Oh, there's their grapple point. That'll allow me to get all the way back down there. Thought it was so high up. Well, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. So unless you want to start a fight, you should probably just move along.
How much humorous, Jim?
You're not.
So I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves. I'm clear out.
We won't let you pass, Al-Salam. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the cards to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, you heard him. Get your consciences right.
Hold on now, Tolland.
You again? Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or shadow cars or flea bags. I'm taking it.
Okay, so you clipped the Stormbird. It's brought you nothing but trouble since. Refugees, survivors. Might be hard to swallow, but it's time to cut your losses, don't you think?
Come on, boss. It's not worth it. Okay. You win.
I don't trust him.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I need that salvage anyhow. chain straight.
Oh, that worked.
I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you. Now take this hut. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home. This is... Salvahan has made these decisions.
He's dead.
I'm sorry, Natasha. Salvahan isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard. But your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird out. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path. I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here. Please accept this. It's modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. The Chainscape, then.
And side quest completed. Perfect. Meaning we can finally get back to the main story. I'm doing that mission. I'll do the hunting grounds off camera. The first game, they weren't exactly easy, so yeah. I'm doing this on autopilot. I'm not even moving around. I'm just letting the autopilot system drive me there. If you hold down the accelerate button, it well,
I'll leave you in the dust.
takes you to where you need to go without you having to do much, which is good. And more quests. Right.
Where's Errand? Looks like he's had a few.
I'll do those later.
Lighten up, buddy. You got a thick one.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy up to Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the Odyssey. I needed to help him so I can head west. And now that Studios Far East is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
Why?
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
Oh.
Alright, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Lesser-armed salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open. Once the Tanakh are left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh were handing over some sort of prison, right? And a soldier named Khashoggi?
Heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Baib over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
I've had my mic muted since that thing. But
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness until the Tanakh sound their horn.
Yea, for as the first shall be cast.
Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
I guess if I wait, I can do some of the side quests. What I'm guessing happens is, when you say, "Oh, well, wait," that means you leave for a while. But when you say, "I'm going now," I'm guessing, hops over the thing, enters the Forbidden West, and we can't come back here for a while. we're pretty sure as well. So what happened at Mother's Heart in the first game? After you left Mother's Heart, you were unable to go back for a while. So I'm betting it's going to be something like that. I guess I'll wait and do the...
The Savior of Meridian still has a few face shields to take care of.
I guess I'll do some side quests.
Maybe I can go look around the Daunt behind the embassy.
Yeah.
Maybe I could check in there and meet Thor. And Thurlis mentioned there's a hunting grounds near here to train up.
The Machine Strike's over there, and then there's a total of 3 side quests, errands, etc.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover, she's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse, they're here in the Darts.
Oh no.
Conover, Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
That's not good. That's not good.
I saw one of our sentries, Lorevic, sneaking off to meet them.
Oh, great.
But they spotted me. And then Lorevic tried to kill me.
The Eclipse are back.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorevic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, those are sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorevic is working with the Eclipse?
I was too far to hear it. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Prying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
I'll investigate.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the gate. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of things.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorevic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorevic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but I hurt me. The stranger took off, and Lorevic lunged at me with his knife.
Yikes.
Instincts. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larevic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larevic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that
Well,
fact
I
is,
have
Conover killed his fellow
a
sentries.
sort of
He doesn't deny it.
sense enhancer.
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story,
Due to the fact that I have the focus, I can see tracks and hidden things.
and doesn't want distractions. And hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched your Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanath?
Terrifying. But I carry out most of my business in the
So, I'm guessing this might just be like a collectible mission. Collect a bunch of things, bring it back to him, and that will get you something, possibly.
I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm important.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barron. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe they will.
If you can get those blasted gates open.
Not exactly sure if you're trustworthy. Don't see any reason not to trust you. What's this? Go to the salvage camp. It's the gates open. You have to get the gates open to do that. So, over here.
I'm gonna get off this thing and walk.
With this, then I'll do some investigating, see what happened to the soldiers. Well, that's suspicious. What's this?
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crack at these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff.
Well, time to do this one, since it's right here. That's all the quests here for now. And over here.
Stay for the search.
That's pretty. Well, there's something behind it. Maybe, I don't know. Probably burn it later on.
I'm not giving up.
That settles that. I think he's dead.
Hard to listen. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chap in the tavern who said he was a mountain climbing machine hunter. Well, at least I don't have to pay him.
What do you do?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which in some very specific
Interesting.
circles is highly valuable.
Interesting. Interesting. A special lens. Ooh, sweet. Well, that is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Well, that's just terrifying. So yes, I'm guessing this is a collectible. She'll collect the lenses that I take.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the dance. They used to warn folks of the Tanakh for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the car just spared no expense putting it together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So, thief.
I'm more what we'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Kharja are going to tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with a Tanakh thing. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
So that your friend died.
Self-inflicted.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my uncle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste.
I already collected one.
That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? So, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed out.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands. This should be a nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant, after all. Thank you.
Aloy.
Raina. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this anchor. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens at this tower here. No pressure. Just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
See what I can do.
I have an idea. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. No way to know. Don't try. Nope. Worth a shot.
Not cold enough for us, no?
And there we go.
I'm busting up this place. One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Drop the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her. Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're willing to try.
Ha! Let's deal!
There you go.
Isn't that a sight? Here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
Collect them. Not the worst idea. Sure, should I? Missing tool. Let's see. That. Yep. Guess that's something I'm gonna get later on. Where's the grapple point to get down quicker? The rappel point. I'll do the machine strike and hunting trial off camera. I like to do some things off camera because I like to listen to music when I do things, so can't exactly listen to music off during a stream because, you know, copyright, so kind of why I prefer to do them off camera.
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here.
Squirrel.
I see plenty of tracks from the Carja search party. Not helpful. Branches. Is someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from Barry Wood. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see all this lights. Maybe Conover isn't lying after all. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Goblins could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they go?
I don't know, maybe further on in the story you might get one. I think we first encountered a cauldron throughout the main story in the first game. So maybe it was always just a side thing. I have very sensitive controllers. I'm barely even tapping on it, it's moving it forward. It's frustrating because it ended up... dead.
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
I wasn't sure if it would be a good idea or a bad idea to actually take it out, but useful resources, and well, not a bad idea, so I decided to take all the shards I can. This is gonna be mad. For the people that don't know, Hephaestus was the main antagonist of... Well, is the main antagonist of the DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn. Who, in Hephaestus, was the subordinate function in charge of creating the, well, machines at the forges before it went rogue due to the signal. So, in the DLC, you fought him because, well, he was causing other machines to go rogue and more violent than usual. Hephaestus took over another creature, another machine, AI, Cyan, and Cyan was just in charge of maintaining Yellowstone, making sure Yellowstone didn't explode and, well, destroy everything. Yeah, it was an AI entirely designed to keep Yellowstone in control, and it was also more intelligent in breaking AI rules, which is annoying. Another thing, in the lore, there's the whole thing of Fast Silver was actually a successful AI. It was in charge of climate control, controlling the climate. Due to how intelligent it was, it went rogue, which created the Vast Silver artificial intelligence rule that no AI can be too intelligent as to not have another AI go rogue. As with Gaia and Cyan, the creators didn't exactly listen to that and broke that law in order to make them more intelligent. Hephaestus was mad at people for destroying all the machines, so it created machines to enforce the machines to not be hurt. Hephaestus is able to take over another AI, which shows just how powerful it is. So I don't think it's gonna... And although we were able to stop it, Hephaestus was only controlling the forges through a signal. Hephaestus was actually broadcasting from elsewhere, so for all we know, Hephaestus was actually broadcasting from the Forbidden West or from a completely different area. And if it was only a digital broadcast back in the frozen wilds, it would be much more dangerous. Probably much more dangerous at its actual location if it is the Forbidden West. However, I don't know because, well, I haven't played this game before as it came out yesterday. And I started playing it yesterday. The Apollo, the subordinate function in charge of reintroducing animal life into the... No, Apollo was the history thing. In charge of maintaining all the knowledge of the past and allowing humanity to prosper and be up to date on and know everything that happened afterward, causing the collapse of civilization. Ted Faro didn't like that, so he destroyed the Apollo systems. Artemis is the one that was in charge of reintroducing animal life. And who knows how Apollo is gonna react. Artemis is gonna react to... Who knows how Artemis is gonna react to the animals being destroyed by the plague. I don't know how happy that AI would be. Maybe it's actually an enemy who's gonna be like a villain in the game. Maybe an ally, maybe not even in the game, who knows. Demeter was in the last game, and Demeter was in charge of reintroducing floral life.
This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
And Demeter was also putting poems within specific metal flowers. So yeah. Yeah, this is the Eclipse.
I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
Hoping for that person, you know, someone will be ours.
So he appears to be stationary. He moves. Wasn't exactly able to make out the head, but I just assumed, made a guess, and it turned out to be right. Which is good. That's a lot of stuff. You survived that? Huh. Impressive. Anyway.
It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the dot. If this Rayard was the only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are. That's Rayard. The train must have been hit. I was right. Rayard has a focus.
Most of the Eclipse have focuses due to Hades. Hades is in charge of, if Gaia messed up, Hades would wipe out life again in order to basically create another blank slate until Gaia eventually succeeded in perfectly rehabilitating life and everything. Hades went rogue and tried to destroy the world.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the glow of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
To pay this Ezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse Empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryard's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. Maybe take it back to Barren Light.
And now we can progress the story. We could collect all the lenses, but I'll do that in my spare time. Huh. We have a map of all the signal locations. Interesting.
When we fought the Eclipse back in the Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong.
Helis, the Eclipse's original human leader. Technically, Hades was their leader in the fact that they basically worshipped Hades as a god. Because they did worship him as a god. He wasn't a god, he was just a corrupt AI. But Hades was smart enough to take advantage of the fact that they thought he was a god. To get them to help him take over the world and destroy the world.
Sir?
He is innocent, he was telling the truth.
Looks like he's had it here.
Look alive, soldier. She's back. Aloy! Did you find anything?
Yep.
These fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. They just have saved a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nazar, you might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man who's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nazar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Well,
Almost.
they're trying to become.
The mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. He's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. You've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. Live on.
Take them out, Sid.
What? What is this? New side quest. Shadow in the West. Go to the Eclipse coordinates and take them out. By digging through the floor, apparently. Let's see. What? I haven't got any trap recruits because I don't really use traps. Weapon techniques for increase the effectiveness of food and for tripcasters and ropecasters. That's useful. The ropecaster, tripcaster, decent. Regular just place traps are not as great. And unlocked. You can upgrade it with 3 points. Huh. Now, time to jump the fence and go into the Forbidden West.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora. Only our annoyance.
Well, thanks. I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent... You shall not!
He found us.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
I'm asking myself.
Hey, Bar. Hi, Aaron. What's that? I ain't on the usual. Aloy wants something. Big trying to stand in the way.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Is it pretty far? I'm locked in later. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world. Forgot something back in Meridian?
Look, no.
Doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Figure out what's wrong with the embassy.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Yeah.
No more politics. No more delays. I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
I don't think they're gonna be thrilled about this. They just immediately open fire.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now.
Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signals sound. That was our call to Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for right of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Do you want the world to be destroyed?
Do they want to cover it or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with it. We need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. I'll turn back. Now, hold!
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's the Nora from the Savage East. If she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak. One last favor. Fearless, red-headed knight. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Yep.
Just I am unwilling to shock. Most of the Karja High Command last to the army of the Seventh Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you, but he waits for you in Meridian when you go.
Now I'm even more curious about you knowing the real confidence of the Sun. But such an association with the Karja could work against you. Me. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sun Lord, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go rest.
I might be able to help. Along with some assurance.
The creature that nearly destroyed the Sundom isn't dead. And a ally of mine, former ally of mine, is in the Forbidden West, and he has it. He has the creature. So either we go through, or that thing might get out and might try to destroy the world again.
I've never seen markings like those in a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration, but the Tanakh is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of those. But I feel that my life, like my workings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial arts. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half emerge.
How did you come to be in the attack?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere. I'm sure you'll do it. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. When the clans overran our forward encampment from our sons, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors one day. They put me back in combat to make that fight. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Akari. I thought I was dead for sure, so I deserted to desperate measures.
What'd you do?
So when you met with North Chief, you did something desperate.
I kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along. And I had my mother was like a kind of trial by combat. When they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, life, and even more freedom. The other Tanakh howled, Hikaru stared at me. Appreciated it right to know. He allowed me to participate. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kurut is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial.
Interesting.
It doesn't pit men against each other, as in directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines and upgraded being, and the strongest survive. It's not an easy thing to stay on a charging machine with 100 kilometers scream for blood.
I'd know more about that than you think.
Then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but only service to the chief.
Serving the chief.
The winners of the code must serve the chief of his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's ruling monarchs, like magistrate or judge or executioner. I won my place among the ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenaks just sweat on the ground. They do it until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenaks, to survive amongst masters. The truth is, though, the Karja speak to you. Never a ship. I can't bring the Tenaks.
So, which tribe are you?
Are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. There is much to admire about the Tenakth family, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a peace. That's the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fierce. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flame me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like my son is.
That's a relief.
I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him as a peace, you will find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it. Nothing else. Because you need to know.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed and sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind.
What?
As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both.
Fair enough.
If something about is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
That'd be good.
But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that something has changed. Even if that change means putting aside centuries of old.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you why. But you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west. And I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. Word my war task is written across your face clearer than me you can read. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel with us and our friends.
Ooh, a knife.
The task's so important. It's just the two of you.
Well, listen, I'm good at the bow and arrow, so obviously I'm the only one who has a chance at fighting this. I have an arrow, and I have a hyacinth. of observation. That's a nice knife. That is a nice knife.
You can find him at his palace. That's the mountains to the southwest.
Cool.
Tell him I sent you. I'm not listening.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
Finally.
Not all Tanakh get stung up. No, the other marshals were not coming. He wanted safe passage out.
Let's just hope. Let's just hope the end of the world can wait until after this embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
A lot of boots. Let's make her some nice weapons.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Biggest mistake.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Why'd you say it? Why'd you say it? Okay, who gave her the ability to override? Who gave her the ability to override? Silence, was it you? Silence? Okay, what AI gave her override abilities? Because you would have needed an override core from the Corruptor to actually have it to be able to override them. Silence is only able to override the machines because, well, Hades gave him access to an override thing, which he used to override machines. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were part of the Corruptors, because the Corruptors were able to corrupt the machines, and Aloy first got the override thing in the first game by taking down a Corruptor and looting its body for parts. Who gave her an override? Who gave her an override? Who gave her an override? This is... oh no. Ah, look, it even has, like, the tribal markings. That's nice, that's cool. I'll admit, the art in this game is great. That's what I was asking. Oh, it was silence.
Come with us now.
Is Silence that dumb to fall for Hades again? Something tells me there's possibilities that Silence would believe Hades. But there's also possibilities that it was someone else. Well, this is gonna be a fight. Great. This is gonna be a fight. Silence. I thought you would have learned your lesson after last time. Good job, Silence. Oh, it's gonna be a chore. I mean, he was annoying, but I don't think that's. I don't think he deserved that. That was a little rude, even for him.
I don't have a shot.
And well, this is a bloodbath. A lot of death. A lot of death.
Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Oh. There goes this. Here goes the fight.
Stick to cover. Archers on the ridge. Here they come.
It's down here, not up there. Hands subsided.
Where'd you go? That seemed to have worked. Oh my, dude's strong. That's not good.
You and me now, Bo.
We've survived worse.
Yeah, we have. Would not have expected this. If anything, expected the Eclipse to might have returned as like the villain. Not this. This was not what I expected. 1 second, let me just, what's your weakness? Okay, the acid canister's on the back. Wait a minute. Yeah, these are acid. Which gives me an idea. There we go. And now we run. That handles that. That's 2 down. There we go.
You, Outlanders, I'll skin you both. Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Is this dude serious?
Granted.
Is this dude serious? He just saw me take down so many enemies, and his idea is this? Nice weapon. Nice tool. No, Varl. No. Ugh. Varl, he has a shield. What is your... No. Stop. Firstly, I'll admit, love the tech. Firstly, love the tech. That's a very cool shield. Secondly, that is a really cool shield, firstly. Secondly, I'm going to have to take that for myself. That was not much of a challenge.
Your turn. Come down here and face me. No. It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your right.
Thank you.
Mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals. Slaughtered the Tarja. So begins our...
Yeah, those are Hades control wires. Those are Hades control. Those are Hades controlled wires. Yeah. Yep. Must be silencing. Hades. Silence, you idiot. Why did you think teaming up with him again was a good idea? Hey, Hades betrayed you once. Your option was to help him again?
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Carja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong. Home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Carja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border.
It's,
Hard to explain. It helps the, figure out what's around.
You say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Do you think the Carja will take action against the Regalla? Seems like we have common ground with the Phoenix.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad will listen.
After this cutscene ends, I might end the episode and do some things off camera.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Vashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that's knocked chief.
Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is a lot of salvage. Cool.
So, this is the Forbidden West. The Former frontier to explore. The coordinates from the Spire should lead to settlements and hills. And just maybe, back up the sky. Maybe isn't good. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine runners. But I'll have to push through. Find a way to fix the world. Make it easy.
Those are just like little sand bridges or sand things. Sand bridges, I'll just call them. Those kind of look like the tentacles of the highly dangerous creatures that nearly destroyed the world once. The machines, the hostile machines made by far like the Deathbringers and the Corruptors of the first game. And Silence had that knowledge because of Hades. Oh, cute. Resources. I'll leave that.
Of course.
Didn't mean to click you. I'm trying to get this. There was another thing back in the first game, Metal Burn. They could collect from corrupted machines. Corrupted machines being the machines under Hades' control. And that's quite the distance. Well, this is much larger than I expected. Even when I knew I had something to expect. I just had to expect something. Didn't expect that. Rubber camp. I'll do these off camera, including the signal lenses and all that. Off camera. So don't really see a reason not to.